Hey everybody, this is Kweku for Next Gen Windows, and I was looking on the internet today and I found this article from winbeta.org. This is their source link, so that goes to VGleaks, and they're talking about the next gen Xbox codename Durango. That's first, obviously not the real name, but the code name is Durango. And talking about the different features, things you can hopefully expect from the next Xbox. These are rumors, so just keep that in mind. But they talk about Connect 2.0, which you see on this page, and they're talking about how it's technically a one-to-one Connect now. So when you wave your hand and stuff, it can pick up that easily instead of lagging a little bit like the current Connect. And the controller is pretty much the same, uses AA batteries and stuff like that. So that's not that big of a difference from the original one, except for what they're claiming that the D-pad has been improved a little bit compared to the current controller. And this source's rumor is actually talking about the Xbox Mini or Xbox TV type of thing, where a lot of us heard back in the day, Microsoft was planning to release a Xbox that was basically for consumption. It was more for, if you wanted to stream Netflix. It's basically like an Apple TV competitor, streaming Netflix, Hulu Plus, HBO Go, and all those services like that. And you could still do something with, Xbox Live Arcade, but you could not play games that were actually from your Xbox, those CDs, the DVDs. But what's super interesting about this, let's scroll down a little bit. What's really interesting that struck me that I wanted to make a video on this about is this source claims that the next generation Xbox is going to be running a form of Windows 8, or like the full version of Windows 8 only without the desktop. And the reason why that strikes me is because honestly, I like Windows 8 and all. You guys have seen that I've made tons and tons of videos on Windows 8 and their app reviews and all this stuff like that. But having an Xbox with a controller that has Windows 8 running, basically the Metro version of it or modern UI version of it, the start screen basically, having an Xbox that runs that as its OS, I'm kind of scared for what if Microsoft really does this, I'm kind of scared for what might happen with their sales, because already we've seen PC sales have been dropping like drastically, a whole lot. Obviously they're still making profits, but they're dropping a lot. And if this next generation Xbox runs the Metro UI of Windows 8, I think this could be a problem unless Microsoft does some major UI enhancements to make it work with the controller really well. But that's a little slight doubt. You've already seen the current generation Xbox with its modern UI type of the tiles on its main screen. I'll flash a screenshot of it, and honestly, that it works. But a lot of people, when it first came out, they were still skeptical about it. They didn't like it. Even to now, I have some friends that don't like it. And my friends are not tech people that, they dig into looking on articles, say on The Verge and stuff like that. All they do is just play games. They buy the game that looks interesting and play it. They don't really care about everything else. So with this next generation Xbox, if it does run Windows RT type of thing or Windows 8 without the desktop, this could be a problem. But a cool thing that this article note said is that that way the next generation Xbox can play any game that's on the Windows Store. Obviously, you'll have to pay for a license fee first, and then you can port it to the Windows Store. And since you could play any game on the Windows Store, all those sales for the Windows Store can be improved, because all the millions of people that will play Xbox can download it and play it too. And maybe that will also boost the Windows 8 sales, because they can play the same game that they have on their Xbox on their Windows 8 PC or Windows RT machine, and all of it will be seamless. But I still don't think that this is a good idea, because again, a lot of people, we've seen shirts on tech websites where, which is not the majority, it's more the minority on tech websites that comment. But a lot of people we've seen don't like Windows 8, or they don't like the fact that they don't like the modern UI and all this stuff like that. But honestly, I believe that they should not do this. They should not use Windows 8's modern UI or Metro style tiles on the Xbox, the next generation Xbox, because already it's hard enough for some people, not me, but some people navigating it with keyboard and mouse. So just imagine if you have no choice of keyboard and mouse, but instead you're just using controller and your Kinect, and of course your voice because of the Kinect. But imagine if you're just using your controller, unless they can make it so that you can clearly see which square that you're hovering over, it could be a big problem. So let me know what you guys think about this whole thing of the next generation Xbox rumored to be running a version of Windows 8 or a full Windows 8 just without the desktop. Because if they include the desktop, I would be very sorry to say that I might be switching to the PS4 for the first time in years since the PS2 came out, because I had a PS2 and then I went to 360. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys like the fact that of type of Windows 8, or just imagine the start screen being on the Xbox as its OS instead of its own custom OS? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And aside from that, I'll update you more on some more next gen news. Oh, and by the way, I have slight news about the next generation Xbox, the event coming out. It says May 21st. I've heard a lot of rumors about that, the event being May 21st, and it being pretty much confirmed. So we can hope to see the next generation Xbox, or at least something about it, official thing about it, on May 21st. Hopefully there's no pushbacks or any major worldwide disasters that pushes the release date later on, or not release date, but the event date later on. Again, this has been Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.